Mark. But speaking about the FMCG pack itself, I had the opportunity to have a conversation with Saugata Gupta, who's the Managing Director and CEO of Marico. I got candid with him and spoke about the fondest memory in the FMCG space after being there for 30 years in the industry.
If you look at my first 9 years, and I was with Cadbury's, and I think at the most memorable time, I was a part of the Cadbury's Dairy Milk campaign, that entire Real Taste of Life, which is I think one of the most iconic campaigns. I was lucky enough to be the brand manager that time.
So, when we talk about Marico of the future, we spoke in FY18, now we're speaking in FY23, where your revenues have jumped from 6,000 crores to 10,000 crores. Assuming you grow at the same pace as your medium-term objective, by FY28, you would be 20,000 crores on the top line. What does your revenue then look like? What do your margins then look like?
All I can say is two things. One is that we have to be always top quartile in terms of growth. And we are fortunate to be participating in emerging markets, and therefore in emerging markets, volume growth is extremely important, protection of market share is extremely important. For us, we will never compromise volume growth and market share for the sake of margins. Margins will automatically happen, it will start creeping up. Secondly, I think one of the things we still have to do, while we have done well in food and digital, I think we need to up the ante on our personal care innovation rate in India. We have been much more successful international business when you have to do that. I would say we want to be one of the, what I call, most admired Indian multinational FMCG companies and delivering consistent growth.
You've been here for 20 years, 10 years at the helm. Do you think a lot about legacy these days?
So I think it's important for anybody who has done to leave a legacy. I think, as I said, that my legacy would be a future-ready Marico in terms of, as I said, there are 4 Ds which we talk about: diversification, best-in-class in distribution. I think progressively a company which is far more ready for facing the digital world. And lastly, I think on the last D is on diversity. We have made significant strides in gender diversity, thought diversity. We now have in our board 3 women. This one in my top team, we have 2. We have got a significant localization of management. We now don't run international businesses with expats.
I'll name a company. You tell me the one thing that you can learn from them. Just the one thing, all right? Godrej Consumer?
I think innovation.
Lovely. Britannia?
I think they have done an amazing journey in driving efficiency, distribution, profitability, scale.
Nestle?
Amazingly consistent results, and I think in Suresh's leadership and a complete change of the way of working. And
the new age companies, Mamaearth. All right, and you can catch this full interaction at 3:30 p.m. today only on CNBC TV 18.